When we started to do this in 2006, we knew we were in a time crunch. So we started to do hundreds of interviews, just knowing that in the next few years, a lot of these men and women would be gone.
Tim Gray of the WWII Foundation has created 32 documentary films featuring the compelling and often harrowing stories of veterans who served their country in World War II.
So if we're doing a film at Auschwitz, we go to Auschwitz. If we're doing a film about Guadalcanal in the Pacific, we go there.
His mission?
Education. I mean, I think a lot of the issue is that World War II really isn't taught in schools as much as it used to be, if at all. So we're trying to put stories out there that resonate with the 14-year-olds and the 15-year-olds and the 22-year-olds, to try and get them to maybe look at World War II a little bit more closely, to look at the events that caused World War II so that we don't repeat those events again in the future.
For the veterans, some of whom are over 100 years old, sharing their memories can be an emotional yet cathartic experience.
Some of these guys had to do really horrific things. Some of these guys lived through horrific times. So when it comes to telling these stories, they're a little bit more open to telling a complete stranger than they are a member of their own family.
In 2020, the U.S. was home to some 500,000 World War II veterans. By 2030, the U.S. Census Bureau estimates only 8,000 will remain.
We want to keep the memory of these heroes alive.
Amanda Thompson is the executive director of the Best Defense Foundation. A large part of their mission is to bring World War II veterans back to where they served some 80 years ago.
We've gone to Normandy several times, Pearl Harbor, Iwo Jima, seeing through their eyes as they're looking across Battleship Row at Pearl Harbor, reliving the day. It is something that will stick with me and really all of our volunteers forever. We are so honored that we get to be the ones to take them back, that we get to hear these stories firsthand, and then we get to preserve them for the next generation to pass on. It is so important, especially now, for people to understand the sacrifice of what these men and women did for us.
I'm Nancy Yamada for State Circle.